Forward they come, and they're off with 19 fences ahead of them, and towards the first All Chilled Out. Grade A, probably just the leader from All Chilled Out. I Told You on the inside in the yellow sleeves and cap, and then Finish the Story out wider, and Lac Sacre as they make their way towards the winning post for the first of 4 occasions here in this. Follow us on Twitter at Fontwell Park Handicap Chase over a dizzying 3¼ miles of this figure of 8 chase course. So swinging left-handed, Grade A and All Chilled Out making the top turn. Finish the Story on the outside, I Told You, and Lac Sacre in the light blue jacket. A line of 3 fences to be taken now on this first circuit. Grade A, a winner over the course and distance last time out. Now the mount of Sam Twiston Davis today, replacing Daryl Jacob. But the one just landing in front was All Chilled Out, and Harry Cobden. On the outside is Finish the Story. Brendan Powell now the rider on Finish the Story as they take the next plain fence. Lac Sacre and I Told You on the inside, which will shortly become the outside as they race around the bottom right-hand turn. Across the intersection towards a plain fence, Grade A, just moving on ahead of All Chilled Out, going into this one. Grade A, a little slow perhaps, in a little close. All Chilled Out. Caught wide now, going to this bend, Lac Sacre and Finish the Story. So onto the all-weather surface and swinging right-handed. The next fence they jump will be the open ditch, the first of 3 up the home straight. And the run-in quite narrow in the last 100 yards or so today, and around a bend, a railed bend. On to the next. Grade A from All Chilled Out. At this ditch, all safely over. Finish the Story on the left, the 12-year-old, the other 12-year-old, I Told You on the right. I Told You, a 3 times course winner, really handles this course well. And Lac Sacre at the back, on towards the last fence on this circuit. Grade A with the steadier of 11 stone 12 to defy today, over just in front from All Chilled Out. And just round this turn up the run-in. Finish the Story out wide of Lac Sacre, and on the inside I Told You, aboard whom William Clark takes off £7. So 2 circuits ahead of them now as they head to the top bend, and they're sure making a bit of a print out there as they turn left-handed at the top of the course. And Grade A goes on by a length and a half now to All Chilled Out in second place. And I Told You, Lac Sacre and Tom O'Brien in the shades of blue, the dark blue chevrons. And Finish the Story just bumped along for a stride or 2 by Brendan Powell. Back down the hill towards the next. Maybe a little drop on the landing side of this one. Grade A jumped it well, boldly and well. From in second, All Chilled Out. Lac Sacre third, I Told You, Finish the Story. Downhill to the next plain fence. Grade A, another super jump there. All Chilled Out very nearly went. Was well picked up by Harry Cobden, but loses a few lengths. And Lac Sacre momentarily left in second. All Chilled Out recovering as they head to the next plain one. I Told You close. And then Finish the Story. Grade A over the next. Has really started jumping well, this horse in front, over the last three or four obstacles as they race down towards the bottom bend. Grade A, All Chilled Out. Lac Sacre around the inside. I Told You, who's a strong stayer, well in touch, and Finish the Story. Another slogger is just the back marker. Turning right-handed and back towards the line. In the home straight once again, onto this open ditch. Grade A. Sam Twiston Davis will probably try and make it all from here now, from All Chilled Out. At this next fence. Good jump again by the leader. I Told You maybe a little slow, and a little shake of the reins for Finish the Story on the extreme left as well. At the next plain one. And all safely over. Finish the Story, not too fluent, now in last place as they head on to fence number 13 of the 19. So just over a circuit to go. Grade A comes in to take it. Measures it well again from All Chilled Out and Lax Sacra. And then a couple of lengths or so to I Told You, who's pushed along. So too Finish the Story. So heading up the run-in now with a circuit ahead of them. And Sam Twiston Davis must be having quite an enjoyable ride on this grey, this 7-year-old, because he's really been jumping well over the last circuit or so. Grade A from Lax Sacra on the outside of All Chilled Out. And then I Told You, a couple of lengths, 3 lengths further back, and Finish the Story. Both of those two beginning to toil somewhat, though they're likely to keep on galloping. They are stayers as they now turn into the back straight once again. They've got 6 fences left to jump. Grade A travels comfortably in the lead by a length and a half to Lax Sacra. The others closing up again. I Told You. Finish the Story on the outside. This time Grade A not so good at all. Landed very steep, slithered, recovered, but hampered Lax Sacra. Grade A forfeiting the lead as well as Finish the Story now moves up on the outside, though a good jump has put Grade A back in the contest. Grade A from Finish the Story. And then Lax Sacra. Close up, All Chilled Out, and I Told You, falling back again now. On to 4 out. So a real moment of drama there at 6 out. What's going to happen at 4 out? Grade A comes in to take it. This time a slight error from All Chilled Out. Didn't lose too much ground. Then Lax Sacra as they head towards the bottom bend, and again Finish the Story hard driven along with I Told You at the rear of the field. So having survived that rather nasty moment, 6 out, Grade A is back in front and swinging along, and he'd been jumping so well up to then. Grade A pulling 2 lengths, 3 lengths clear of All Chilled Out and Lax Sacra as they swing the turn and head on towards 3 out, the final open ditch. Back in 4th Finish the Story, and in 5th I Told You. So here's 3 out. Grade A comes in to take it. Just went through the top of it, dragged his hind legs through it there. Lax Sacra's on the left, and on the right, All Chilled Out, a little short of room going to the second last. Grade A better from Lax Sacra. Then All Chilled Out. The other two seem out of contention now. Finish the Story, and I Told You. Grade A is firmly driven along to try and go away from the other two, and is doing so at this final fence. Grade A, and a bold jump. He lands 2.5 lengths clear of Lax Sacra, and then All Chilled Out, who looks finished with back in 3rd, and on the run for home. Grade A finding a bit now up the final climb, and Grade A, who mostly jumped well, 1 or 2 mistakes, one particularly bad one, but survived to win again. Tight for 2nd, that's close.